All right, guys. So far, I'm sure you've been doing a lot already, but hey, we're gonna crank it up even more. We definitely want to attack your warm market because there are definitely some people, I'm sure, that would definitely be interested in this. And if not, we need to find out right now. So the best way to do that, like you've always heard in a lot of different companies, you definitely want to make a list. I definitely would make a list. Just grab a piece of paper, a tablet or whatever, and just write down a list of 50 people who you think would be interested in saving money when they travel, okay? And then also another separate list of 50 people who you might think may or may not be interested in a very lucrative business opportunity. So 50-50, 50 potential customers and 50 potential TSAs, okay? Now, the great thing is that we live in, the social media age and everything. So they can be people that are on your phone, right? It could be people that you can reach out to on your phone. And it can also be a mixture of people on your phone and also on social media like Facebook, Instagram, and everything. Now, as you can see here, I've got a few scripts here that you can use. Let's take a look at one really fast here. This one is for acquiring new customers, and this is a script that you can use. So if you don't know what to say and you don't want to whatever, right, you don't want to be too salesy or whatever, and again, it doesn't have to be just like this is just a template, okay? So just remember that. It's disclaimer. If you need to adjust it or whatever, go right ahead. Make it sound like you, okay? What you don't want to sound like is that you're trying to sell people something. You don't want to sound too salesy, right? You don't want to come across as that car salesman type of feel, right? You want to kind of make it conversational, okay? And this is just a template, okay? So for example, for the customer script, it says, hey, I'm going to blank. So the blank could be, I'm going to Las Vegas, I'm going to New York, I'm going to Mexico, I'm going to whatever, right? Pick a vacation spot. Where do you want to go? You're in iBuumerang. Where do you want to go? What's your dream trip that you want to go to? What's a place you've always wanted to go to? Put it there, right? So you can say, hey, I'm going to Mexico soon because I got invited to this free website that gives crazy discounts on hotels. I got an extra code if you want me to send you an invite. Let me know. That's it. That's it. Again, I'm not trying to... And again, if you need to change it up or add a few things or whatever, or take away something, that's fine. As long as it sounds like you normally speak to people when you text them, family, friends, whatever, whether it be people who you're direct messaging on Facebook or Instagram or whatever you're using, right? Whatever social media platform that you're using, just make it sound authentic, okay? Which is true. You do have another code that you can use, right? They don't know you got maybe 10, 25, 50, whatever. They don't know. All they know is that you got an extra code. I'm getting crazy discounts on hotels, and I'm going to Mexico soon. Let me know if you want a code as well. Make sense? Send that to 10 people. Just send it to them, right? You can do more, right? The more the merrier. But just send it to at least 10 people. Today, right now, like today, okay? Send it to 10 people. Now, once you got those 10 done, okay, boom, you'll probably get some responses or whatever. And people say, hey, well, what is it or how does it work or whatever? Just send them the information. Because remember, they're asking for the information. You kind of gave them a little snapshot of what this is all about. So at that point, I would say, so if someone responded, and this is just off the top of my head here, if someone responded, say, yeah, send me a code. I'll be like, okay, what's your email address? I'll go ahead and get them set up with one of the boomerangs. I just send them a boomerang. Does that make sense? No need to sell them. I can send them some more information and all that later. Again, I just like to keep things simple. I'm all about action. If someone says, hey, yeah, I want that, I'm just going to send it to them. Make sense? They can find out all the details once they get it, and they can see the different deals. If we got to have a conversation after the fact, great. Make sense? Okay. Moving on, all right? So we got those 10 done. Boom, congratulations, all right? Now, let's do some marketing for the business opportunity for looking to recruit more TSAs into the business. So here's what I wrote here. And again, disclaimer, you can adjust, you can take away or move things around or just make it sound like you, Okay, this is just a template for someone that maybe just doesn't know what to say. You can kind of get an idea of how you can make things sound more authentic and not so salesy and, you know, all that kind of, you know, when it gets kind of weird when you get all salesy. So let's take a look at this one. So here we say, heads up, I'm getting paid when people travel this summer because of this website I'm sharing. It's going viral online and they need more people before back to school. I'm already in. Let me know if you want that info. That's it. That's it. Okay, simple. Heads up, I'm getting paid when people travel this summer. That's a little something that make people say, huh? How are you getting paid when people travel? Again, heads up, I'm getting paid when people travel this summer because of this website I'm sharing. They're like, what do you mean you're sharing a website? It's going viral? Again, just trying to spark interest, just trying to make people say, huh? That's what I'm trying to do. Make people say, huh? And they need more people. Back to school, I'm already in. Let me know if you want that info. Typically what they're going to say, well, what is it? What is it? How does it work? Huh? They're going to ask you, it's basically going to be a question. And typically in most cases, when I've done this before, a lot of times over the years, it's usually, what is it? At that point, what do? You can send them your iDecide link. You can send them whatever website that you're using, right? Whatever system, whatever, you can send them the information. Why? Because they've requested the information, okay? And then from that point, you can follow up, have a conversation, whatever that you want to do from that point on. But remember, it's a numbers game. Some of those people will be interested. Some of them people will inquire about it. Some of them, matter of fact, most of them are going to say, I'm not interested, okay? But some of them probably will be interested, and you might create a new customer. You might even create a new TSA. You never know, but you got to go through the numbers. And remember, in that scenario, that's 20 people that you've texted or direct messaged, you know, through social media or whatever. That's 20 people right there that you've already exposed. Could be more if you did more, but that's at least 20 people in that scenario that we just done that you've exposed today, okay? Could be more if you've done some of the other steps before you got to this video, but again, it's about the numbers. So if you're following the training here, and if you're going through this particular day, whatever this video is on in terms of the day, you'll notice that, okay, I got this going on, I got that going on, I just did some text messages, I just did some direct messages, I'm doing all these types of activities. That's what creates success. Success loves speed. It loves a lot of movement. You know, when you move your hands together real quick, what does that create? Creates heat, creates friction, right? And that's what you're doing. You're doing a lot, so it's going to help you to get better results much faster, right? So, and again, guys, you can use those particular scripts, those scripts. You can use those scripts there that are available that I just put together here for you that can really help you to expose your warm market, people that you may have a connection with. Now, remember, this isn't really for people that you don't know. Don't really send this to strangers. These scripts are really designed for people who know you. You know that person knows you. You've had communications with that person before. If they send you a message, they be like, oh, that's such and such, that's what it's for. I wouldn't recommend sending this to a lot of people that you don't know, because then it could get kind of weird or whatever. It's really designed for people who you know that you have some sort of relationship with. You'll get a much better result, doing it that way, if that makes sense. So again, guys, hopefully that was helpful. I'll let you get to it. I know you got some direct messages, some text messages and all that to send out. So I'll let you get to it. Make your list, right? And as you sending people information, scratch them out. Okay, make the list first. Okay, just go ahead and write down some people. Some of those people might be people that you're connected to on Facebook, some, of course, on your phone. Just write them down, and that way you can be structured in exactly what you're doing. Okay, I reached out to Mike. He wasn't interested. Reached out to Tom. Tom was in. Matter of fact, Sue's in, right? You can mark those people, that you've already exposed them, if that makes sense. And that way you'll move a lot faster, right? Make sense? Guys, this is your business. Okay, treat it like a business. It'll pay you like a business. Okay, that's what it's all about, guys. But you gotta follow the process, and you gotta expose, 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 expose. You just got to keep exposing people to this incredible information, and incredible things can happen. So with that said, guys, hey, that's it for this part of the training. Hey, go ahead and do that now, and we'll see you. Go ahead and complete it. Do it and complete it now, and we'll see you on the next step.